Shelley Winter Show, live, local, topical, and relevant, my friends. So, before I go any further, I started the show off with my own review of The Odyssey. I just went to see it this afternoon. I went to the 11 o'clock showing, and it's a great movie. Go see it. But one thing I do want to add to that opening, there's a line in the movie where Matt Damon's character says, the clearest view for a man is from below. The clearest view for a man is from below. Because when he comes back, he's playing a beggar, a poor man, a man with nothing, a man who has nothing. And he wants to remain that way to kind of see what's going on. He wants to see what's happening. And the clearest view, he says, the clearest view for a man is from below. The reason why that line struck and stayed with me throughout is because that's what we're seeing in our world today. Many of us, we're not at the top. We're not the billionaire, millionaire class. Some of you may be. But many of us we're not below, but we're looking up at a lot of people. And it's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. But because we're looking up, our view is clear. We could see the cheaters. We could see the liars. We could see the grifters because we're looking up. And it's real. It's a real line. The clearest view for a man is from below. You could see how people move because they kind of don't pay any attention to you. They look down on you. They're not paying any attention. They walk by you. They don't see you, but you see them. And you could see how people carry themselves. You could see how people treat others. And let me tie this to politics. No, I'm dead serious right now. The reason why it was easy for me to endorse Rick Jackson for governor is because he sees people from below, even though he's a billionaire. When you watch him move, and I've watched him move in different spaces, you watch him move, everyone gets his undivided attention. When you look at him from below, you could see he's a man with conviction. You can see he's a man of God. You can see he's a man that loves humans. Same thing for John Ossoff. Many of you keep screaming at me, why are you endorsing the Democrat? He's a socialist. He's a globalist. You throw out all the different terms. But if you see him move, you see that he cares about humans. While he's been in office, he's been working for Georgians. You can look at his votes. I'm looking at how the man moves. How does he move? He moves like a man who cares about people, cares about veterans, cares about people, young people who want to buy their first homes, but they can't because they're pushed out of the market by big corporations buying up all the new homes. He cares about the people. You could see how he moves because the clearest view for a man is from below. That's why I endorse those two gentlemen. You could scream at me, you could yell at me, you could call me all kinds of names. But many of the people that you are calling me names for supporting, whether it's Rick Jackson from Democrats or whether it's John Ossoff from Republicans, many of the other people, the clearest view I have is when I look at them from below. And it renders me to choose other people for office. I'm just going to leave that there. I want to talk about Dekalb County Sheriff. For the record, Dekalb County Sheriff Melody Maddox, I am a fan of and a supporter of. I'm going to start right there. Okay? I'm a fan and supporter of. I think she's doing a wonderful job. I think she's a great human being and another person who cares about the people. Well, recently, 6 female sheriff's deputies sued her, and the federal court found her liable, or her office liable. She was found liable by a federal jury on Monday for creating a hostile work environment for female jail officers and was ordered to pay $250,000. It comes from the taxpayers, of course, right? Which is not a good thing, but but the jurors, to me, got this wrong. The 6 staffers, former staffers, filed a sexual harassment lawsuit against her in 2022. Here's what they said. They alleged that they were subjected to a sexually hostile work environment due to Maddox's failure to address an endemic, well-known culture of sexual harassment of female staff, listen to this, by inmates. See, when I first saw the story, I'm thinking that there was a culture of sexual harassment with male deputies of DeKalb County Sheriff's Office, sexually harassing the female officers. But no, this is the inmates. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so tell me what she's supposed to do. They're already in jail. What is she supposed to do? So you found her liable for sexual harassment, a culture of sexual harassment by inmates. Well, I'm thinking to myself, okay, so guys in jail, they said they did things like pleasure themselves in front of the female staffers, express numerous concerns, including inmates constantly popping out of cells due to compromised cell door locks, inmates pleasuring themselves within close proximity of female detention officers, and inmates entering communal areas unclothed. They're in jail. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Basically, and so the answer from the sheriff's office was, you're female amongst male inmates. They're criminals. They're in jail. What? That kind of comes with the job. And I hate to say that because no one should be sexually harassed on their job, but there's very little management can do when they're inmates. What are you supposed to do? Lock them up? They're already locked up. This was a money grab. Honest to God, this is a money grab. $250,000 and legal fees. Come on. If there was ever a frivolous lawsuit, this is it. You're a female jail officer. You're there and paid a decent amount of money to house and lock down criminals. What do you think they're going to treat you like? I'm sure the women inmates were just as bad. This is crazy. Sheriff Maddox, keep doing what you're doing, sis. Nothing you can do about this one. DeKalb County, pay the $250 and keep it moving. And maybe, just maybe, the rule of thumb going forward is, I don't know, maybe you don't hire women jailers. Oh, that's sexist, Shelley. Well, if they're going to sue because of things the inmates do, what other choice do you have? Thanks, 6 female jailers, for making it impossible for females to ever work again in the DeKalb County Jail. That's on you. We'll be right back. It's the Shelley Winter Show.